There's a young man over here, and he started out in Skid Row with Brush Shields and the late Phil Lynott. Last year he released an album called Wild Frontier, and in that he said about marrying the traditional instruments together with a lot of the electronic gear which has become so popular in the heavy rock scene over the last 10 or 15 years. And we reckon it was one of the first attempts to marry the two different technologies, as it were. And it was very, very successful indeed. Wherever you are at home, turn up your sound for this. Turn up the sound of your television for this. Turn it right up. Don't be afraid of it. Sit well back and turn up the sound. Would you welcome, please, Gary Moore.
They came for him one winter's night. Arrested, he was bound. They said there'd been a robbery. His pistol had been found. They marched him to station house. He waited till the dawn. Stayed there to the dark. He knew that he'd been wrong. Stand accused of robbery. He heard the bailiff say he knew without an alibi tomorrow's light would mourn his freedom over the hills and far away. For 10 long years he'll count the days over the mountains and the seas. A prisoner's life for him there'll be. He knew that it would cost him dear, but yet he dared not say just where he'd been that fateful night. A secret it must stay. He had to fight back tears of rage. His heart beat like a drum. With the wife of his best friend, he spent his final night of freedom over the hills and far away. He swears he will return one day, far from the mountains and the seas, back in his arms again to over the hills and far away. Over the hills and over the hills and over the hills and over the hills and far away. Each night within his prison cell, he looks out through the bars. He reads the letters that she wrote. One day he'll know the taste of freedom over the hills and far away. She prays he will return one day, as sure as the rivers reach the seas, back in his arms again she'll over the hills and far away. She prays he will return one day, as sure as the river reaches the seas, back in her arms is where he'll be. Over the hills and far away. Over the hills, over the hills.
Paddy, what about that marriage between all that electronic gear, all that fabulous stuff? Do you reckon you're going to do more of that, or what?
No, not any more than what we're sort of at the moment. Gary had happened last year, and he had this little bit of a jig that he thought he'd like some fiddles and pipes and that in. So we went in and put it down and came out in a single that he had. And then they dressed me up in leather, would you believe, for the video. I was like Napoleon gone wrong or something. And this hat and all, you know, it's just dreadful. I saw this thing happening. No motorbike.
That stuff is kind of frowned upon by the traditional devotees.
Well, you know, within it there, you know, he's a great guitarist and a great, you know, tremendous soloist.
Yeah.
And we were having a bash at a few reels there earlier on. So he'd
good
surprise you.
Good player.
Yeah.